You're not losing your sensuality at midlife. You're actually standing at the threshold of something ancient and powerful that's waking up inside of you. There's a pulse beneath the surface, and I'm sure you're feeling it, a remembering, a quiet invitation from your body to come home to the woman you know you're always meant to be. Walk with me in this episode, and I'll show you why this chapter of your life is not a decline, it's a rise. I'm Diane Shepherd, and welcome to the Vital Goddess Podcast. Well, hello there, beautiful. Welcome to the Vital Goddess Podcast. It is always such an honor to have you here. So if you've been here before, tuning in again, welcome back. What a pleasure. And if you are brand new, just tuning in for the very first time, I'm so thrilled you're here. And I hope you find something here that you're looking for, something that's truly supportive to you right now at this point on your journey. I'm Diane, and I help women reclaim the sacredness of their bodies and the power of their sensuality, their pleasure, and their sexual energy, especially as they start to navigate what we call midlife and beyond. So if that's something you're interested in, you are in the right place, and you landed it well. So welcome, welcome. So in today's episode, it's a celebration really of your amazing body, your genius body, and how your body remembers. This is about reclaiming your sensual instinct after 40. So let's just begin with a slow settling in, a soft return, and a gentle reunion with your body. Wherever you are, let your breath deepen a bit, let your shoulders melt, and let your belly soften. And I want you to whisper internally or maybe softly, I'm here, and my body brought me here. And I am listening to my amazing body. Yeah, so again, today we're exploring something deeply sacred, something ancient, something every woman knows on a deep level. Your body remembers. She remembers that you are love. You are an embodiment of love. And that pleasure, sensual pleasure, is a portal into that love. She remembers your sensuality, your power. She remembers how to feel, how to open, how to surrender into bliss, how to receive, deeply receive, how to tune in and embody her deepest desires. Your body remembers how to awaken. Even if you've been numb, even if you felt disconnected, even if you felt like you've been on a hamster wheel for decades, and maybe you haven't even had a sensual thought in years, I see you, I hear you. None of that erases the truth that your body remembers. And midlife, this gorgeous portal, this amazing threshold, initiation, really, I like to think of it as, is often where that remembering really begins to rise like never before. So what is actually happening at midlife? And there's a myth, right, that midlife is about shutting down, drying up, fading out, fading away, letting go of the sensuality of our younger years. But none of that is true, actually. Here's the real magic, the real deal. Midlife is when a woman's body becomes unwilling to tolerate a disconnection to her truth. It's a remembering, it's an awakening. In the Taoist tradition, they call this second spring. It's a rebirth, a spiritual and sensual and sexual rebirth. At midlife, your body starts to nudge you, whisper to you, aching for you. Sometimes she screams at us, right? Not to suffer, but to return. Your body wants you back. She wants your attention. She wants your love. She wants your breath. She wants your softness. She wants your honesty. She wants your respect, your gratitude. She wants you. And she will keep on calling until you answer. And again, yeah, sometimes she does bring it into a scream. So why do we lose connection in the first place? Well, there's a lot we can say there. We, have been navigating systems that are not conducive for the feminine to thrive. Let's just say that. And I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but before we really go deeper into this, I just want to name something gently. If you have been disconnected from your sensuality, it's not because you're broken, and it's absolutely not your fault. It's because you've been surviving. You've been in survival mode. And what I want you to really hear, maybe underscore this, that there is no shame in survival mode. This is your body's genius at work, helping you navigate things that were just overwhelming. You may have spent years, decades overgiving, like I did, overgiving, over caretaking, over pleasing, performing, trying to be strong when you just felt like you wanted to fall apart, holding things together, working harder when things got tough, suppressing your needs. I used to be such a pro at that one. Oh my gosh. Numbing when things felt like too much. And you got probably really good and skillful at living in a body that really didn't feel safe, but you could function. Living in a culture that shames desire really, again, it induces this kind of numbness. And if you're like every woman I know, you've probably gotten really good at something called functional freeze, where you can feel this numbness, this cut off from your true self, and yet you can still function like a pro and get everything done you have to get done. And yet you just keep going and going, and there's this like disconnect. But again, I want you to really understand that it's absolutely not your fault, and that there is no shame in that disconnection. It's like, no wonder you lost touch. The world we live in and the systems we navigate, again, are not conducive for the feminine in all of us and all humans to thrive. So I want you to take a moment to celebrate your body as a genius, right? For keeping you alive to enable you to do what you needed to do. That's so important to understand that your disconnection was actually a brilliant adaptation. Your body's so good at adapting to a life that demanded more than your body could truly hold. So she has ways of going into that freeze and going into that numbness. So your sensuality did not disappear. It simply went quiet, dormant, underground. And now, I'm guessing because you're listening to this podcast, it's returning. You can feel it. There's a stir happening within you. It's that return of your sensual instinct, your second spring. That primal, intuitive, pleasurable pulse isn't something you have to learn. It's something you remember. It's a reveal of something ancient and sacred inside of you. It's encoded in your bones. It's woven into your breath. It's written in your hips, your ribs, in the space behind your heart, the space behind your eyes, in your breasts, in your yoni. Your sensual instinct is not a performance. It's not about spicing things up or acting sexy. It's not even a skill. It's something innate inside of you. It's not something you do for anyone else. This is your internal landscape, stirring, awake, an authentic way of being, a way of inhabiting your own skin again, really feeling that aliveness within. And we're going to awaken it even more together today, slowly, gently, and tenderly, with some sensual breath work. So I want you to find a comfortable seat. And if you have support for your back, it could be really nice to lean back if that's available. Somewhere where you feel cozy, let your belly soften, let your heart soften, and again, let your back body feel held if that's available. You might want to close your eyes if that feels good. Place one hand on your heart and one on your lower belly below the navel, right? I call this the womb space. So if your physical womb is not present, no worries at all. You're working with this power center here of the womb space. And I want you to feel the warmth of your own hands, your own touch. Inviting in safety, inviting in warmth, inviting in receptivity, inviting in the truth of your own presence. And as you're ready, take a long, slow inhale through your nose. Let it be easy, as if you're smelling something amazing. Maybe you imagine you're at the seaside and you know that breath, breathing in that sea air can feel so amazing. Something like that. So you want a slow breath, smelling something amazing, softening, receiving. And let that breath move like a wave rising inside of your body. Let it fill the womb space and the heart. So allowing the breath to move your hand on your lower belly, your womb, and your heart. And exhale softly through your mouth, like the tide rolling back into the sea. So inhale, again, that wave receiving. Exhale, let that wave fall out of the body. No pausing, no holding. Just tapping into that tidal rhythm of your breath, the wave of your breath. And as you start to ride the waves of your breath, feel how your jaw is softening. Your belly is softening. Maybe your heart is softening. Feeling your thighs, feeling a little bit more melt happening there. And then bringing it back to the face. Let your face really soften. And as your face softens, feel your own glow, your radiance starting to really come in. Inhale, receive, and exhale. Again, soften. Riding the waves of breath. Let the waves move you. Let the waves take you. And start to notice sensation. What's going on in your body? You might feel a warmth in your chest, a tingling in your belly, maybe a buzz in your hands or in your pelvis. You don't need to chase it, just allow it. Listening to the language of your body. This is your sensual instinct stirring awake. And if it feels right, imagine every inhale draws up a memory in your body that your body's been holding, not a story, a sensation, a truth. Feeling your sensations as truth, a part of you coming back online. And every exhale, melting away everything that's blocked you from feeling that. So inhale, remembering, and exhale, releasing. Inhale, returning. Exhale, softening. And as you ride the waves of breath, let these words move through you. When we breathe like the ocean, we remember. When we breathe like the ocean, she awakens. Let the wave carry you. Let the wave take you. Let your body speak. Let the remembering happen. Just a few more waves here of breath. Slow, connected, receptive, soft. You're doing it beautifully. I'm taking a deep sigh. Let your breath return to normal. Keep your hands on your body for a moment. I invite you to whisper softly, lovingly, "My body remembers me, and I'm returning to her." I want you to feel the truth of that. Feel the resonance, the awakening. Amazing. And then take a moment to just feel your body now. Has anything shifted? Do you feel a little warmer? Does she feel a little warmer? Does she feel a little more awake, receptive, alive? Is there a pulsation happening? Whatever you're feeling, it's absolutely perfect. And it's not your imagination. You are not making this up. This is your sensual instinct awakening. You didn't force anything. You didn't have to try. You just let yourself breathe. You breathed yourself alive. And your body began to remember herself. And this is how sensual rebirth really begins, with softness, with breath, with presence, your presence. We feel our way back home. And the more you dive into this, your body will start leading. Your intuition will deepen. Your desire will start to rise, and your sensual and erotic innocence will return. Your soft power will expand. Yeah, all of this is part of that rebirth, that second spring, your sensual instinct. So if this really spoke to you today, I have an invitation for you. The doors to my feminine mystery school, Sacred Feminine Mystery School, we also call this Goddess School, are open. And we have an amazing pre-sale happening right now up until the solstice. I want to give some spaciousness to this because it's a choice, right? That you want to take your time with. And so amazing discount of 50% off. But I want you to feel into your body. Let your body decide and let your body lead on this. This is a container, a sacred container, a temple that we've been operating for 4 years now. So the energy in there is incredible. The transmission in there is amazing. Some of the women in there have been there for the whole 4 years, and others are newer to the container, but they've all brought their essence. And the curriculum that we go through together, we walk through together, deepens all of us every time. So we'll start our next semester in January. But now is the time to hop in because you get a great discount and also have access to me. We can really make sure that this feels good on your nervous system, that you settle in, get everything you need before we start our next semester. So if you're feeling the call, there's a link in the show notes. I want you to click and you can explore everything that's in that container. And you'll also see a link to join. And if you do decide to join us, you also will get a settle you in one-on-one session with me as well. So really great time to join us. It's going to be an incredible semester. And what I found to be true is that when we do this kind of work in community, it just amplifies everything. It just really creates a tremendous amount of safety for the nervous system. And I think community is gold, really. So that's all we have for this episode. If you're feeling the call, definitely take that next step. And until next time, soften, breathe, and let your pleasure lead. Take care.